goes quiet after midnight, when every shadow looks like you. I sit beside the broken silence and let the dark say what is true. Your picture leans against the window, still catching all the faded light, and every little thing around me feels heavier without you tonight. I thought that time would make it easier, that losing you would hurt less soon. But every morning breaks the same way, and every night still ends with you. I gave you all my hidden pieces, the fear, the trust, the deepest part. Now all I have when sleep won't find me is being alone with my heart. Alone with my heart, I hear your name in every breath, in every rain, in every song that once felt warm, now turning into quiet pain. I try to run from what we used to be, but memories follow in the dark, and every road just brings me back here, alone again with my heart. Maybe one day I'll stop reaching for the love we couldn't save. Maybe these tears will lose their meaning and stop falling at your name. But right now all I know is heartache, a lonely soul in pieces, torn apart, still sitting with the ghost you left me, alone with my heart. The room goes still when midnight falls, and every shadow looks like you. I sit beside the trembling window, letting the dark speak what is true. Your picture leans against the lamplight, like love still lives inside the frame, and every breath I take without you still carries echoes of your name. I never learned to break out loud, hide the hurt behind the day. I wear a smile for everyone, then let the night undo the play. I gave you all my quiet pieces, the warmth, the trust, the truest part. And now the words I never told you keep bleeding softly through my heart. So hear me in silence if you can, and every tear I never nights I lie here sleepless, still loving you and letting go. Hear me in the pause between heartbeats and rain that falls against my skin, and every song I cannot finish since your goodbye walked in. Maybe one day this ache will soften. Maybe these scars will fade with time. Maybe I'll learn to live with losing what once felt holy, what felt mine. But right now all I know is heartache, a lonely soul still missing you. So if love listens from a distance, hear me in silence, breaking through. I remember how you used to smile, like morning light through broken rain. How one soft touch from your trembling hands could make my whole world breathe again. You said my name like it was home, like I was all you'd ever need. Back when forever felt so close, back when your heart still beat with me. I remember coffee by the window, your sleepy eyes, your quiet grace, the way you lean into my shoulder, like love had finally found its place. Now every room feels cold and hollow, your shadow lingers in the blue, and every corner of this silence still carries little traces of you. I remember every word you whispered, every promise, every kiss, the nights we thought would last forever, the kind of love I still can't miss. But memories can cut like glass, and now when all that's left is what was true, and every time I close my eyes I lose myself all over in you. I remember everything too clearly, the way you loved, the way you left, the night you turned and took the light from the deepest places in my chest. Maybe one day I'll heal from this, maybe these tears will fade in time, but right now all I know is heartache, and every memory still feels like mine. I still replay that night I walked away, like I could turn the dark around. Your eyes were full of breaking words, but pride was louder than the sound. I told myself I needed distance, like leaving would protect my heart. But every step I took from you was tearing all my world apart. Now every room phone feels like your memory. Your shadow lives in everything. I hear your voice in quiet hours and feel the weight of what could have been. You gave me love with open hands, the kind I'll never find again. And all I have to hold me now is guilt that never seems to end. I wish I never left your arms, never let the silence win, never traded something real for the fear I carried in. I should've stayed and fought beside you, should've held you through the pain. Now I'm just talking to your ghost and calling out your name in rain. If I could turn the clock back slowly, I'd choose your love 1,000 times. I'd stay through every storm and scar and never leave your heart behind. But all I have is this regret, a lonely soul, a life gone blue, still living with the truth each night. I wish I never left you. If I could walk back through the wreckage to where our whole world came undone, to every night I cried beside you, and every war we never won, I still know how the story ended. I still know pain would follow through. But even standing in that doorway, I'd still choose you. You were the light inside my darkness, the quiet calm beneath my storms, the only hands that ever held me. Like all my broken parts were warm, I gave you all my hidden pieces, the wounds, the trust, the deepest truth. And even now, with all this heartache, my soul still bends toward you. I know your love became a distance, I know your eyes turned into rain, I know the silence cut between us and left my chest aching with your name. But love like ours was more than perfect. It was alive and wild and true. And if I had to lose my whole heart, I'd still choose you. Maybe that's what hurts the deepest, not just that you and I are through, but knowing if the world rewound itself, undoing, I'd still choose you. If I listen closely in the dark, I still hear your voice inside the rain, soft like it never really left, soft like it still remembers my name. The room is quiet but not empty. Your shadow lumbles by the door, and every silence after midnight sounds like you love me still once more. I hear you in the little things, the coffee cup, the creaking floor, the way the wind moves through the window, like your touch from before. I gave you all my hidden pieces, the wounds, the trust, the truest part. And now each echo in this house keeps finding corners of my heart. If I listen closely, I can hear the promises we used to keep, the way you laughed against my shoulder, the way you held me when I couldn't sleep. But morning comes and breaks the dream, and truth returns with colder light. You're gone, but somehow every memory still breathes through me at night. Maybe one day I'll stop listening for footsteps that won't come again. Maybe these tears will lose your rhythm and healing will begin. But right now all I know is heartache, a lonely soul still turning blue. And if I listen closely to my heart, every beat still sounds like you. If you heard my heart at midnight, you'd hear your name in every beat. You'd hear the way it breaks in silence, the way it falls when I can't sleep. This room still holds the shape you left in. Your shadow paints the window blue, and every quiet part of me still turns its face to you. If you heard my heart in rainfall, you know how deep you leave instead, how every drop sounds like a memory. Time was never strong enough to fade. I gave you all my hidden pieces, the wounds, the trust, the truest part. And ever since you walked away, the dark moved into my heart. If you heard my heart, you'd hear it calling through all the words I never said. Through every night I reached for someone and found your ghost there instead. You hear the love I couldn't bury, the ache I carry like a scar, a lonely prayer beneath my breathing, still wishing on what we were. Maybe one day this hurt will soften. Maybe these tears will lose their flame. Maybe I'll learn to live with silence and not keep trembling at your name. But right now, if you hurt my heart, you know I never made it through. Because beneath this smile I'm wearing, every broken beat still loves you. I saw it in the way you held me, like your heart was somewhere far. Your smile still looked a little like love, but not enough to hide the dark. You said my name was soft at distance, like even warmth had learned to fade. And every night beside your silence, I felt forever slip away. I tried to be what you still needed. I gave you all I had to give, the wounds, the hope, the quiet pieces, the reasons my heart learned to live. But love can't stay where it stops breathing. It can't grow strong on one soul's ache. And I could feel you drifting slowly while I was breaking just to make us stay. Now you go love someone else with the hands that once held me, with the eyes that used to find me, like I was all you'd ever need. And that's the part that cuts the deepest. Not just goodbye, not just the pain, but knowing all the love I lived for will shine on someone else again. So I'll sit here with all these memories and learn to live with losing you. To know the heart I called my home once found another light to run into. Maybe one day I'll stop wondering why I was never enough to keep. But tonight I'm just a broken man, watching you love someone else in me. The nights feel longer than they used to, since your shadow left this room. The window holds the same old moonlight, but everything still feels like you. I reach across the bed in silence, might still be half lies. Then wake up to the cold white sheets with no you by my side. I hear your name in passing thunder, in every song that sounds too slow. I see your face in city windows, in every place we used to go. I gave you all my hidden pieces, the wounds, the trust, the truest lie. And now each morning breaks the same, with no you by my side. I thought that time would make it softer. Ooh, the healing would come quietly. Ooh, but every breath still feels like missing. Ooh, the one who felt like home to me. You were the calm inside my chaos, the only place my heart felt right. Now all I have are empty hours, and no you by my side. Maybe one day I'll stop reaching for the life we couldn't save. Maybe these tears will lose their rhythm and not fall every time your memory waves. But right now all I know is heartache, a lonely soul in endless blue, trying to learn how to keep breathing. With no you by my side. I kept my feelings in the shadows, too scared to let them reach the light. I wore a smile to hide the breaking, and held my tears back every night. You stood so close, I could have told you how much you meant, how deep you stayed. But silence built a wall between us, and love got lost in my delay. I should have said don't go, I need you. I should have fought when you pulled away. I should have told you you were my home. still burning holes inside my chest. The truth I buried under pride, the love I never could confess. I hear your name in every silence, I see your face in every rain, and every night I lie here drowning in all the things I didn't say. Maybe if I had spoken sooner, maybe we'd still be something true. Maybe my heart would not be breaking, still reaching through the dark for you. But now I live with quiet regret. Lonely soul in shades of blue, still holding on to all the love I should have said to you. We used to talk till morning found us, like nothing in this world could change. You knew the silence in my chest, and all the storms behind my face. Your hand in mine felt just like home. Your voice could calm my restless soul. But somewhere in the quiet days I felt our forever losing hold. Now if I saw you on the sidewalk, I wouldn't know what words to say. How did the one who knew me best turn into someone far away? Your name still lingers on my lips, like a prayer I can't undo. And every little thing I touch still brings me back to me and you. We became strangers without warning, not through fire, not through blame, just colder nights and shorter answers, and love that didn't stay the same. I tried to hold what still was breathing, I tried to love enough for two, but some hearts leave in silent pieces and take the light they gave to you. We're just shadows passing by, with memories too deep to hide, two broken hearts that once beat close, now living on opposite sides. Maybe one day I'll heal from this and let the past turn into dust, but right now all that breaks inside me is knowing strangers came from us. And how we lost it all. We build our world on quiet promises, on midnight talks and fragile dreams. You held my heart like it was sacred, like nothing could come in between. I used to see forever in you, in every smile and every touch. But somewhere in the silence growing, we stopped believing in us. I felt you fading little by little, like sunset losing all its gold. Your hands were warm but not with love now. Your eyes were there but somehow cold. I tried to hold, kept on breaking. Tried to love enough for two, but some hearts leave before they leave, and I was losing you. No, now every room still says your name. Every wall repeats the pain. I hear your voice in passing storms and see your face in every rain. I gave you all my hidden pieces, the ones that trust the deepest truth, and all that's left of what we were still bleeds in shades of you. We lost it all, the light between us, the home we made, the dream we knew. The way your arms once felt like shelter, the way my soul felt safe in you. Maybe one day I'll heal from this. Maybe these tears will finally fall. But right now all I know is heartache, and how we lost it all. I look into the mirror lately and barely know the face I wear. The boy who laughed without a reason got lost somewhere inside your stare. You used to say I was your safe place, the one you never leave behind. Now all that's left inside this silence is someone I can't recognize. I built my world around your heartbeat, around your voice, your hands, your name. I gave you every hidden piece and let your love become my flame. But when you left, you took more than hope. You took the parts that felt alive. Now every morning feels like guessing how to be me and still survive. Who am I now without your shadow, without your light against my skin, without the way you used to find me and make the dark feel warm within? I hear your memory in the mirror and tired eyes that don't feel true. And every night I ask the silence, what's left of me without you? Maybe one day I'll learn my name again and wear this broken heart with grace. Maybe time will pull me from these pieces and put some light back in this place. But right now I'm just standing lonely between the man I was and how you left me, searching through the ruins, still asking, who am I now? with your name still burning, soft and heavy on my tongue. The room is cold, the sheets are empty, but my heart still thinks you've not gone. Your picture leans beside the window, catching all the morning blue, and every little thing around me still feels like it belongs to you. I hear you in the quiet moments, in passing rain and midnight songs, in coffee cups gone cold beside me, in nights that always last too long. I gave you all my hidden pieces, the wounds, the trust, the truest part. So tell me why, with all this distance, you still live inside my heart. Why do I miss you when I know you're not coming back to me? Why does your memory feel warmer than anything else I can reach? I try to bury what we once were, try to let the past be through, but some loves don't die when they are over. They just keep breathing inside you. Maybe one day I'll stop asking why your name still shakes my soul. Maybe healing means accepting some broken things don't turn back home. But right now all I know is heartache, a lonely man in shades of blue, still lying awake beneath the silence, asking why I still miss you. The room feels colder every evening since your shadow left these walls. I still hear echoes of your laughter in the silence when night falls. Your picture leans beside the window, catching moonlight like a tear, and every breath this broken heart takes feels heavier without you near. I walk the halls we used to wander, and every step repeats your name. The bed, the door, the quiet kitchen, nothing in this house feels the same. Maybe one day I'll stop reaching for the life we couldn't save. Maybe these tears will learn to soften and not fall every time your memory waves. But right now all I know is heartache, a lonely soul still missing you. Trying to live, trying to keep breathing without you near, without us two. Your name still lingers in this room, like smoke that never leaves the air. I see shadow in the dark and feel your memory everywhere. The pictures fade around the edges, but not the way you made me feel. Some loves don't leave when people do. Some won't stay soft, but never heal. I try to drown you in the city, in sleepless nights and pouring rain. I told myself that time would help and teach this heart to break its chains. But every road just leads me backward to all the light we used to make. And every time I almost heal, your ghost reminds me what won't fade, won't ever fade. The way you held me, the way your voice could calm my storms, the way you turned my worst nights golden and made a broken soul feel warm. Now all I have are little echoes, your laugh, your touch, your quiet truth. And every part of me still carries a love that looks too much like you. Maybe one day I'll smile without you. Maybe these tears will lose their weight. Maybe I'll learn to live with silence and not keep begging nights away. But even if the years keep moving and time remakes this heart I gave, there'll always be a place inside me where loving you won't ever fade. You still live in me. I still wake before the sunrise and reach across the empty bed, like maybe love just lost its way, and not the words we left unsaid. Your picture leans beside the mirror, still catching all the morning blue. And every corner of this silence still feels like it remembers you. I hear your name in little moments, in pouring rain, in passing songs, in coffee cups gone cold beside me, in nights that always feel too long. I gave you all my hidden pieces, the wounds, the trust, the truest part. And when you left, you didn't leave alone. You took the rhythm from my heart, but you still live in me somehow, in every scar, in every prayer, in every dream that breaks by morning, in all the emptiness you left there. I try to tell myself it's over, the time will wash your ghost away, but some loves burn beneath the silence and never really fade. So here I am, still learning slowly how to survive what we once were, how to carry all this missing when every memory still hurts. Maybe one day I'll smile without you, maybe these tears will let me be. But even if the whole world moves on, you still live.